Hey brothers and sisters, this is D Rose. I wanted to come to you guys really quickly and share two dreams with you. And excuse how I look, because I just wanted to share this really quick. I wanted to mention that I'm a person that do dream a lot. I've always gotten a lot of dreams all my life. All the people that know me, like my exes, they know I've always gotten dreams, seen things in my dreams. I know a lot of times we do get dreams that are just dreams, but sometimes dreams are from God. So anyway, um, also I've been getting a lot of dreams concerning like the end times and what's to come, like concerning the promised land. And I haven't shared those dreams with anyone yet, and I feel like God hasn't given me the okay to do that. So I just want to share these two dreams right now. And these are dreams that I had way back in March. And this was around the time when we had the lockdown. You know, the whole coronavirus started getting really big and everything was just locked down. So it was kind of scary at that time. So I dreamt that I was sleeping and seeing myself sleeping and seeing myself wake up to total darkness. And the first thing I did was to go to my window and look outside, and I seen it was total darkness everywhere. So I realized it was a power outage going on everywhere. So I went on the internet to go on Facebook, and there was no Facebook. So I realized there's no social media. I can't get through the internet. So, I woke up. A lot of my dreams are like short scenes for some reason. And so the next day, I'm like, oh wow, that dream seems so real. I gotta share it. So I went on my Facebook story and I shared that I had a dream that there was power outages and there was no Facebook, and we need to stock up on canned food and water and necessities, and everybody stay prayed up, please. And I shared it on my Facebook story, and I wish I could retrieve that message right now, but I don't know how you do that, or if you can do that. So yeah, I shared that, and then I remember the next couple of days I was on YouTube. I like watching a lot of prophetic videos on YouTube, and one in particular I watched Princess Bola. I watched her videos, and she was giving her prophetic word on what's to come, and she mentioned power outage, and I was like, oh my God, that sounds just like my dream. And I read the comments, and somebody else mentioned that they had a dream of power outage too, and I was like, oh wow, isn't that weird how a lot of people will have similar dreams, same type of dreams? That is so weird. I'm thinking this probably is really going to happen. So months went by, April came, May came by, and nothing like that happened. So I started to kind of think that maybe that was just a dream. So I remember like a couple of days after that particular dream though, I remember I had another dream that I was at my mother's house, and there was these guys that came to her door, and they was dressed like army soldiers, and they were demanding stuff, and it wasn't a good thing. It wasn't like a positive dream. It wasn't something positive happening. It was kind of scary. And then I woke up, and then I interpret that dream as martial law, like we about to experience some martial law, and persecution is about to happen, and then around that time, it was this whole virus getting started, and all this crazy stuff was going on with 2020, and everybody was thinking that maybe something crazy is about to go down with the one world government and everything, and new world order and stuff like that. But as the months go by, we didn't really see the whole thing come to pass with the martial law, so we didn't really think extreme on that whole thing anymore. So anyway, that was that on those dreams. And I want to also mention that my daughter now my daughter is not a so-called Christian. She's not trying to live like a Christian type of lifestyle. She's a young youth and everything, and she's not trying to hear about these type of things about God and the Bible and stuff like that. One day she was in her room, and this was around the time when the rioting, in the midst of the rioting, and she was in her room, like she had a revelation, and she just came to me and she said, "Mom, I feel like God is coming." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Why would you say that?" And she said, "Yeah, I just feel like God is coming." And I thought that was weird for her to say something like that. And you know, my daughter is, has do have special gifts that she don't really know about yet. But I kind of took it. I kind of was glad to hear her say that, but I wasn't really thinking seriously like God is really coming, Jesus is coming, because we all been hearing that for so long, and you know God hasn't really came. So anyway, like a couple months later after that, there is an aunt in my family. She's like an older person in my family, like in her 80s. She's not into the internet, into YouTube or, Facebook or anything like that. She had a dream that Jesus spoke to her and told her that to warn my people, I am coming soon. So she shared that message with so many people in the family, and we all kind of took that seriously, like, wow, really? And I remember it was around the time when I just started realizing that people are having a rapture dream. So I'm thinking that maybe we're onto something here, you know. But as the months go by, my family are not really taking that whole thing too seriously. Not all of them, you know. Not all of them. Some people in my family do think that we are going back to normal. I was talking to a particular cousin 2 days ago, and she was talking about all these plans for way down in the future. And I asked her, I said, "Do you really think that we're going back to normal?" And she said, "Well, when the vaccine comes, everything should be fine." And I'm like, okay, my daughter wouldn't even say something like that. Everybody knows something weird going on with that mandatory vaccine. But she's the type of person that you really can't convince her. You really can't tell her anything because she already knows, and you cannot convince her nothing because she knows it all. But anyway, some people like that, you just got to leave them alone, and just pray for them. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share those dreams that it's possible that something is about to happen, and you guys please stay prayed up, especially, and stock up. I know everybody was doing a lot of stocking up with food and canned foods and water during the coronavirus. But right now, I think it's important for us to stock up because we never know. You never know what's about to happen because a lot of people are having these dreams about power outage. And I just noticed that, and I just remembered my dream. So please stay prayed up, and you guys, thanks for watching this video, and I love you guys.